Ahoy, friends! We're Guy and Vicky and our boat dog Sailor too. Welcome aboard as we are cruising onward. Leaving Norfolk and traveling up the Chesapeake to Yorktown, we traveled through a region rich in maritime history, natural beauty, and military significance. You may remember us talking about Norfolk being home to the Naval Station Norfolk, which is the largest naval base in the world. Planning on our arrival to Norfolk was a little bit daunting as we considered navigating through all those big ships. But there really is plenty of room, and thankfully, most of those big ships are not moving. So there really wasn't anything to be overly concerned about.
You're working it out, working it out in all things, all things, in all things. You're working it out for the good.
The riverbanks are dotted with shipyards, dry docks, and various industrial facilities.
For the good of those you called according to your plan. Well, you are...
In spite of the industry on the Elizabeth River, it is also lined with wetlands, offering a glimpse of local wildlife.
You are working for the good in all things, in all things, in all things. You're working it out, working it out in all things, all things, in all things. You're working it out for the good of those you called according to your purpose. For the good of those you called according to your plan. Well, you are working for the good. Yeah, you are working for the good. We will trust in you. We will trust, we will see you.
This city in the distance is Hampton City, Virginia. Hampton City is known for military aviation training. It's also the site of our first continuous English-speaking settlement, established back in 1610. The Nimble Lighthouse, located in Virginia, is a lesser-known but historically significant structure on the Chesapeake Bay. It sold in 2005 for $65,000.
Of those you called according to your purpose. For the good of those you called according to your plan. Well, you are working for the good.
It's wide open on the Chesapeake. We are now in the York River, headed toward Yorktown.
This is some very happy bread dough. We hung on the hook last night and had some bread dough in the oven with a hot water bottle, just kind of letting it rise. That's what I do. I let it rise overnight. But it's getting ready to go in the oven now. It's almost tripled in size. It's very, very happy, and it smells fabulous. This is going to be a good lunch as we travel today. Everybody gets to work on the boat. Fiona's helping with a project right now to put up another hanger for towels and wet clothes and things like that. Seems like we have a lot of that on the boat. I wonder why. Well, good morning, everybody. We are underway now. We just left our anchorage, which was a very nice anchorage, at Yorktown, Virginia. And today we're going to cruise, we think somewhere around 50 to 60 miles. We have two choices, and we're going to kind of play it by ear as we head up the bay. We would like to either go to Tangier Island and anchor out there, or we may end up in Little Bay. Tangier Island is on the Maryland side, and Little Bay is on the Virginia side. Tangier Island offers restaurants and shops. It's just a little fishing village that's been there for hundreds of years, and that kind of attracts us. And there's also a grocery store. We could use a couple of items. We don't have to have them. We can go for a few more weeks, but we'd like to get a couple of fresh things. One of the main attractions at Tangier Island would be that we could take the dinghy in and then possibly get a Smith Island cake. So if you haven't seen those, just Google Smith Island cake, and you'll see why that's kind of drawing us that way. As far as Little Bay looks good because it is a little better protected from winds. We would have a little bit less rock and roll as the winds kick up here and there. And there's also a big sandy beach that we could dinghy into and let Sailor run around. And she would love that. My glasses. And then if you push it, hold it.
Actually, a pretty bumpy ride today.
It'll do 10 degrees at a time.
The waves are small, but I guess they're kind of a mess, and they're coming on from the beam, so it's knocking us around a bit.
And I've done it a few times before, and like,
It doesn't look real bad, but it's kind of jerky, so it feels kind of bad. This is Tangier Island, and we're about to anchor in the Sound. Wish us luck. We're in 11 feet.
Still trying to get a little bit to the right.
Because I think that's where we're going to go ashore. I don't really know. I don't see. Looks like maybe we could go.
This is not bad here even,
Uh-uh.
except there's crab pots right there again.
Where?
Right in front of us to the left.
Oh, I see it.
And to
And
the
there's
right.
one there.
Man. Actually, going to want to aim that way when we're anchoring. That's where how you're going to go back. There's a whole string right there.
Oh, yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah, this looks good, right?
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is
aim us the
nice. I
other way.
like this.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to turn us back around and we'll head into the wind, okay?
Okay.
9 feet.
The wind is coming from the south.
Yeah. So,
This looks good, actually.
yeah, 10 feet. You want to take it and I'll
Yeah.
get out there and get set and we can
All right.
start dropping.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, go ahead and drop. This looks good. I see no crab pots. Ooh, we're still bouncing quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'd feel better about having 100 feet out. Are you okay with that? Are you worried about it? Okay. Boy, I'm glad you fixed the anchor chain. Whoa. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Imagine what it'd be like with winds out of the east. Well, right now, it's bouncy. I mean, we're south. We're pointing south with the wind. Okay. Yeah, it's a rough one. Engine is off. Key is off. Whoa, hold on. Yeah. Do you want me to come out and help you? As it turned out, it was much too bouncy to drop the dinghy and ride over to Tangier Island. Yeah. The granddaughters were a bit seasick anyway, and we were all glad when the morning came and we could weigh the anchor and move on. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you next week as we cruise our boat onward.